Hey, what's up, everyone? Good morning. Sorry for the little delay. Just had some difficulties here getting in. I hope everyone's doing great today. It's been a while here, and the consistency will come in December more so for these updates. I can promise you that. But right now, just trying to get a little more located. I do want to say a few things because it is the shorter week, right? We got Thanksgiving in the US. So that's going to be observed on Thursday. Many markets are going to be closed on Thursday. And then on Friday, it's going to be really low volume. And leading up into that, it's going to be pretty low volume overall. So with that, we have Wednesday. We have some FOMC meeting minutes tomorrow, which are not going to necessarily be that big of a deal necessarily. Like, you already know a lot that comes out of the meeting minutes, so I don't expect crazy movement. But Jerome Powell is speaking right before that, so that's something that we do have to understand and be aware of, that Jerome Powell at 1:30 p.m. on Wednesday, right before Thanksgiving, is going to chat. Now, one thing quick, some big TPA news, right? It's Black Friday. We have Black Friday. This is the first ever time there is a promotion on the website, and there's up to 20% off on pretty much everything on the website up to. So you go check that out and see what you find there, right? This is the first time we've ever discounted any of the products. So I really highly suggest you guys go check that out. And there are a few days left of this until 28th of November, right, the 28th. So that's going to be live on our website. It's live on right now. So you have until the 28th to go check those out. Come and check our community out at community.tradeproacademy.com as well for free if you wanted to. But over there, you can see what we have to offer, right? This is going to be the first time ever, and this discount will be automatically applied at the checkout. So go check that up. Go check that out, and there's a lot more announcements to come in the next few weeks, and you don't want to miss that as well. But coming into the news today, I just wanted to mention that quickly. We're going to talk about that continuously throughout the Black Friday first promotion that we've ever done. And in terms of the news, right, there are some oil things, there are some crypto things, right? Naturally, crypto FTX implosion has triggered a lot of different things, right? SBF, everything has been pretty much the news surrounding crypto and how that space has pretty much just disintegrated, right? Genesis is another thing, right? The troubled cryptocurrency brokerage after FTX's implosion has been warned, right, that it may need to file bankruptcy protection according to some of the published reports. And Genesis did say they don't immediately intend to file bankruptcy. Their goal is to resolve a lot of the current situation before any filing. And initial news did shake up crypto investors, right? Bitcoin fell below 15,500 to a 52-week low yesterday before rebounding a bit this morning, right? Ether, Dogecoin also lower. A bunch of other cryptos are lower. And the possibility of bankruptcy underscores how FTX's collapse has sent shockwaves throughout the crypto world. And that is a lot of money just gone right up in the wind. Now, there's a few other things with oil, right? There's not really much else to cover. We have this super short week. So I'm going to talk about oil and talk about some trading strategies that you may prefer throughout this week if you're going to trade. I know a lot of people might even take it off. But oil, right? Crude oil is higher after a roller coaster move on Monday, right? Oil futures surged more than 5% midday on Monday after a reaction from the Wall Street Journal that reported OPEC Plus is considering a production hike of as much as 500,000 barrels per day for the cartel's next meeting next month. And Saudi Arabia then denied the report, adding that the current cut of 2 million barrels per day by OPEC Plus continues until the end of 2023. So that's something to consider. Goldman Sachs also cut their Q4 oil price outlook by $10 to about $100 per barrel to reflect the reduced expectation of China's demand due to rising COVID-19 cases and the lack of clarity. Now, other things that we do have to mention on this short week, I'm not going to trade Thursday, Friday. Thursday, obviously, because there's not going to be anything to trade. But, leading into that, there might be a few things that you would want to consider. Less trade size, right? Trade only the massive levels on the S&P 500 futures. For example, right, we have the price that we're kind of rotating at right now. We're at a pivotal area at 39.78-ish, 39.80-ish, right? That's going to be a huge area. Play that, right? We have 39.88, we have 39.95, we have 4,002. Then below that, we have 39.69, which is a huge level, 39.58, and 39.45 with 39.36 below that. So those are massive, massive areas. They're very far apart, and pretty much what I'm doing is just waiting for those areas to get traded, tested, and see how they react to act as inflection points, right? right? 1 to 2 trades a day, nothing crazy. These massive levels that are 10 to 20 points apart allow us to just trade these large areas instead of finding every minute movement throughout the week. And throughout the week on Friday, I posted something in our market analysis live for our traders in our trading room that obviously expectations for a lower volume. Yesterday was the lowest volume since August. And whoever manages to win or pushes the price out of this range that's been created, if they do, might get slapped back down or back up next week when a real volume comes in. So keep that in mind for swing traders and traders looking for something of the sort. Into the end of the year, I'm still fairly bearish, but if you're trading options, look into credit spreads throughout this week, right, to collect the premium, because I know a lot of market makers are doing just the same to pin prices rather than having these larger extended trend moves. So with that being said, very, very limited news today. How do we place micro futures on TOS? Thinkorswim, honestly, I've never traded on Thinkorswim. I don't really know, Christian, unfortunately, but I'd imagine you just put in a symbol on a chart and on a DOM on a depth of market and go for it there. But there's probably videos on YouTube for that. I would highly recommend going through those rather than listening to me, someone who's never looked at TOS personally. So with that being said, I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks, Christian, and I hope you have an amazing day. And we'll talk again tomorrow, and we'll see you guys next week, realistically, when there's more volume and more things to be traded. So keep that in mind, and let's go forward with that. I'll see you guys next time.